this time. Skis his way inside the 10. First and goal. Christian McCaffrey got a bruising block from Brandon Ayuk. Got another from Ray McLeod. Turned it.
Garoppolo, first pass to Christian McCaffrey. Oh, McCaffrey turns on the Jets, and he's got a first down.
Free up the middle, inside the 10. A stiff arm at the 5, and in for the touchdown.
Use check blocking out front. Oh, a hurdle for McCaffrey. Leaping his way for the touchdown.
McCaffrey again, and for the 4th time today.
McCaffrey gets it up the gut, big hole. McCaffrey sprinting free, and he's tripped up inside the 50.
McCaffrey into the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Here's Purdy on first down. Late blitz coming, in trouble. Purdy stays up on his feet somehow, and now throws.
Today for the Steelers. Purdy running and going down. 49 play action. Purdy looking.
What is up, Gilbert? I'm going McBride in that situation, man. I feel the shootout game coming versus the Dolphins. I don't like Andrews versus Cleveland, even though he's balling. I mean, I still like them both, but I think McBride has a big week, bro.
Purdy gets out of there, looking deep, back of the end.
We saw him do this earlier in the game. I think it was like a 3rd and 3, and he climbed the pocket, and he knew where that.
Play action. Purdy. Pressure coming late. Throws to McCaffrey. McCaffrey twisted to the goal line. And
Jim, it was a little faint for me.
Down the field. What a play to Kittle at the 40-yard.
Purdy looking up top.
What's cracking, my man?
And he's got Debo.
How's your matchup looking this week, Gilbert?
Debo.
37, the end around to Debo Samuel. Has a blocker and Kittle in front of him. And Samuel with a first down into Rams.
Blitz coming. Picked up. Purdy sets, launch.
His face throws, and coming back to get it is Debo Samuel. And Samuel's got a first down.
Here comes Debo Samuel. Blockers in front. Williams is one of them. And Debo Samuel's in.
You get worried about the run game. They can sneak either Kittle or Samuel behind that.
In a long handoff, they're just doing it out of different formations and different setup points instead of motion.
Give to Debo Samuel, one man to beat. He's going to beat him. Touchdown 49ers.
Projected 135, opponent 142. So you got a little disadvantage to start the week, huh? And I'm going McBride definitely for the boom play. There's an Ayuk highlight, but we won't see any more of those this week or this year.
Wants Ayuk here. He's got him. He beats Dean, and he takes it.
I'm down. Constant pressure.
Ayuk right at midfield. Oh, he coughed up the football, but Samuel
got rid of it to Ayuk. Crossing the field for San Francisco.
Pull up 2 of them. I can look at the pick'ems while I'm at it. God.
McCaffrey out of the backfield, but downfield he goes. Ayuk. They got by St. Juice, and now it's
22.5 completions for Stafford just seems like an absolute lock this week or tonight. What's up, Jason? What's up, Christine?
Kittle's wide open in the flats. George
Give me 1 minute here. I'm setting things up and then I'll hop in here.
Kind of breaks the cardinal rule. You never throw the ball back across the middle of the field, but in this case, George Kittle makes a circus one-hand catch. In the backfield, that's Christian McCaffrey in motion, and a toss over the middle to George Kittle.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I think everything's ready. What's up, Jason? Godwin, Debo, Puka, and DK all injured. I'm starting Higgins. I need another wide receiver. I'm going Romeo Doubs here, man. The Jacksonville Jaguars ranked 32nd versus the quarterback, 32nd versus the wide receiver. I don't really love him because the target share always, like, you never know if it's going to be Reed, it's going to be him, or it's going to be Wicks. But he's popped 2 in a row. I'm definitely going to ride the lightning with Romeo Doubs on that one. Pristine, how we doing? Welcome back, my man. Which wide receiver should I start this week in a 12-man standard, so non-PPR? So I'm looking for the touchdown upside. I'm definitely going Devontae Adams. He's a red zone machine. And I'm going to go Jaden Reed again because Jacksonville is so bad versus the pass. KJ, how we doing? Better full flex PPR, David Montgomery. Always David Montgomery. I'm never sitting David Montgomery. You're going to get a matchup with the Tennessee Titans this week where how many first downs are the Titans going to get, right? Not a lot. So I don't even think the Lions pass this much this game. That's why I'm lower on Amon-Ra. I'm lower on Goff because I think they're just going to run the ball down their throat and the Titans aren't even going to maybe score 10 points. All right, so we're into this drafters. How do I see how many people are in here? 1 of 5. We're in the $3.30 splash, by the way. I'm going to do a couple drafts of these. I'll take questions here for 2 hours. I'm going to do another best ball draft here after as well. Pick one more for flex. Oh, okay. So I'm going Jaden Reed for sure. Smash matchup. Devontae Adams. Neighbors, man. Danny Dimes. Tough matchup. He draws Porter Jr. Monday Night Football. Addison tonight. I mean, could be. I'm going to go Waddle with Tua back. It's tough to bench Neighbors, but fucking Danny Dimes is terrible, and Pittsburgh defense is lit. Wicks or Bateman? I'm going Bateman. Easy. Bateman was my sleeper call of the week last week, guys. Absolute gold on that one. What's good, Bones? How we doing, brother? Ready for week 8, baby? Got any pick'ems you like, Bones, tonight? Sleaze, turn off the damn injuries, please. Dude, Andrew, what? Please tell me this. What is Mike Evans at age 31? They're 4-2. The season is still in hand, playing on a bum hamstring. And what in the world is Chris Godwin doing in a 20-point lead garbage time game? I know they're coming back, and now their season's just over. That's so bad. Thank you for the subscription, Steven. Welcome to the channel, my man. I got Puka, but we're not playing. He's active. He's playing tonight. The Rams are laying it all on the line. Dude, look at his lines. This is why I don't trust Puka, right? I know that he's back. I know that it's Puka Nacua. His line is at like 29 yards. 30.5 yards. So it's kind of telling you right here, if Tutu Atwell is a higher receiving yard on the pick'em, that he's probably going to be a decoy, but it seems like a free play, but it seems like a trap too. So I'm like, fuck. I don't know which one. Josh Reynolds shot in the head and survived. What? Is this a real story right now, Bones? I have not seen that. 10-point game. Yeah, I know, but they were down 21 at one point, and the garbage time came back, but I was like, what the hell is going on? Godwin was in for a wide receiver 1 year, man. Do you think Tutu can get over 35 yards tonight? I liked Tutu's under 3.5 receptions, but now that there's Puka out there, I don't really like Tutu at all. I mean, could he get 32? Yeah, he could pop it in one play, especially with how the Vikings blitz on a massive rate, and Stafford's one of the greatest, pick up a defense, reading it, and hit a play. But it's tough to trust now. Camden, what's up? Welcome in. Which 3 receivers do I start out of Tyreek, Waddle, Tillman, Marvin Harrison? Puka's playing, but I don't trust it. Jacoby Myers, I'm not playing versus the Chiefs. Marvin Harrison is struggling. I mean, I'm probably rolling both Dolphins out with Tua back in a plus matchup. And Tillman has a good matchup, but I don't trust him again. I guess I'd say Marvin Harrison, even though he's on a struggle bus. Um, 2 of 5. All right, we're filling up. Gilbert, what's up, my man? Chase Brown or Bigsby? I'll go Chase Brown if ETN is out there. So I'm not going, I'll go Bigsby if ETN is out and he's the lead guy. But if ETN's back, I'm going Bigsby. They have a tough matchup versus Green Bay also on the ground. What's up, Dustin? How we doing? Love the stream. Thank you, man. Kyren and JJ's TDs tonight. Mine, moneyline Darnold over the passing yards. Okay. So here's what I have so far. I'll show you guys. I got a bunch going. So, I mean, I'm an addict. I like Kyren under the rushing. Minnesota's very good versus the rush. I like Justin Jefferson over the receiving because he's literally come out on social media and said that he's going for over 100, and he hasn't done it all year. Or I don't know if he's done it all year, but he said he's going to break 100. So I'm definitely going to ride that. I like Aaron Jones over the rushing yards when it was at 65. I like Cooper Kupp's receiving yards. I like Cooper Kupp's reception. Aaron Jones longest. Hang on, let me catch up here. Chase Brown or Dowdle rest of the season. Oh, man, I'm probably going to go Chase Brown. I mean, I've seen a couple updates from Jerry Jones saying that he wants to get Zeke more involved down the stretch. I mean, I like Dowdle this week, though, over Chase Brown. 49ers just got ran on by Kareem Hunt. What's good, Bandit? I'll hop in cord at 3, bro. We'll go 3 to 4 if you're down with that. Bones PPR pick 2 Neighbors J season. PPR pick 2 Neighbors J season Pickens. So I'm riding Pickens heavy after what I saw from Russell Wilson. I mean, he even toasted Sauce. Neighbors has a very tough matchup versus Pittsburgh, and Danny Dimes looks like shit. MHJ is struggling with Kyler Murray. They have a tough matchup. If J season has no DK Metcalf, I'm going J season. But I don't trust him, man. He hasn't popped. It's rough with that one. But definitely Pickens. I think Pickens is going to explode. Monday Night Football, bright lights, Russell back there at home. You know he's getting a TD. What's up, Harrison? Yo, who should I try to trade DJ Moore for? I'm trying to buy DJ Moore right now instead of selling him, bro. What's the reasoning for selling DJ Moore? Because look at this, dude. This is the Bears' schedule, brother. It is pure gold. So I'm trying to buy Keenan Allen, buy DJ Moore, buy DeAndre Swift, buy Caleb Williams, because they have an absolute cakewalk schedule the rest of the season. Not touching that Puka line. I know. 30 yards? 30. Dude, this is the freest bet of the night, though, right here, guys. Freest bet of the night is Matthew Stafford completions, 22.5. I think that's an absolute 100% lock. You think I should keep him? You like more than Harrison Jr.? Yeah, of course I like DJ Moore more than Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison is struggling right now. Him and Kyler are not getting along. Call of Duty is coming out tomorrow. You know Kyler's focus is going to be gone again. Man, Marvin Harrison Jr. looks like one of the busted top picks right now, man. He hasn't even been hurt either, besides a concussion. But I have the same amount of U.S. currency on Stafford pass yards and Darnold under the attempts. I'm thinking about under completions for Darnold here too. Look at this. So I was doing a little research on this. So Sam Darnold's completions are at 20.5. The Rams struggle versus the run. That's their weak spot, right? You're going to get a dose load of Aaron Jones. Sam Darnold has only hit this one time, and that was in a game where they were behind big time against Detroit, or a kind of close game. What do you think about that one? Under the completions, over the completions for Stafford. What's good, Andrew? The only kind of hurt we're suffering from MHJ is emotional damage, dude. Something's wrong. Something is off between the two of them. It looks bad. The lock tonight is Addison over the long, 19.5. I like that. I like Tutu's long as well. I like Aaron Jones's long. I like Cooper Kupp's receptions at 6.5, especially if he's going to be a trade target. They could absolutely just showcase him and feed him 15, 16 targets. Look at Puka's line is dropped, bro. They're betting the under on this. It dropped from 31.5. It was posted 5 minutes ago. Like, wow. Tutu's line is higher. That sketches me out. Yeah, under 31.5. If that was here, I would take that for sure. 100%. He's never even thrown through 31 one time against the Jets. Dustin says, should we be worried about Rodgers and the injury as Adams owner trade for him? I think the Jets this is their turnaround game. Their schedule gets really good after this. Like Breece Hall's clicking. So Houston, very bad pass D. Arizona, Indy, New England, all these defenses right here. So this is looking at the running back, right? All these defenses are terrible versus the pass, and look at the end of the schedule for the Jets. I want Devontae Adams. I want Aaron Rodgers. I want Breece Hall. I want Garrett Wilson. It's gold. How many people are in here? 3 of 5. All right, we're almost filled up. MHJ has been wide open. He has, and Marvin doesn't fucking throw it to him. It's crazy. Cole, how we doing? What's good, my man? Yo, what's up? Hope everyone is having a great day. Shout out to you, my guy. Hope you're having a good day as well. Week 8 is here. Thursday night football. Darnold Hayden's hits his attempts. Darnold hasn't hit his attempts either. Yeah, I like the under 31.5 too. And the 20.5 completions. But I feel like this is the Rams do or die game. So you might see a little more passing from the Vikings. Maybe. That's a tough one. We Buy Homes 512. What's good, my guy? I love that name. Cracks me up every time. Welcome back. We're in the draft. Nice. Standard. Oof. Standard. I'm always favoring the running back, so I'm definitely starting Montgomery and Jaden Reed. Jags are 32nd versus the wide receiver, 32nd versus the quarterback. Their defense is terrible. Jaden Reed's going to get loose. Everyone's panicking off one bad game. Getting my blue check mark on Twitter. Let's go. Cup versus Jettas. Cannot wait, bro. Dude, if you've been in my stream since the beginning of the season, you know how much Cooper Kupp I have. Thank God he's back, baby. Come on. I love it. All right, I'm the 5th pick. So in these drafts, I'm going to switch it up this time and not even go for high picks. I'm going to go for matchups that I like the most. So Tyreek's going to be off the board in a heartbeat. What's up, Camden? So Hunter Henry, I've been high on him. I've been high on him all year. I know that he's got Drake May now, but Ingram has the matchup of all matchups versus the Packers. So if you look at it, you're going to have Jair. You're going to have, I don't know the other guy's name on the Packers, but they just held the Texans, Stephon Diggs and Tank Dell to 5 points in a game. And who beat him? The tight end. So I think you're going to have BTJ in for a tough matchup, and it's going to be an Ingram feast game like his first game back. I agree, Bandit. Ingram. Yep. So here's how you look at it. Let me pull up my chart real quick to see if I nailed it. I don't want to feed you misinformation here. So Green Bay versus tight end ranks 23rd. They rank 19th in the red zone. Patriots are taking on I believe the Jags. Is it the Jags? No. Am I blanking? God damn it. I've done so much content today, I can't remember who's playing who. Patriots week 8 are playing the Jets. The Jets versus the tight end rank 10th. So big difference right there in upside plays. I'm definitely taking Ingram. What's up, Alenda? I'm in a 2 QB standard 10-man league. Standard 10-man league. Which 2 QBs to start? So rushing means more in a standard league. Man, I'm going to go. Is it 6-point or 4-point? But that matters a lot in standard. So 4-point TD or 6-point TD? Let me know which one. Elena. And I got you. If you guys are new in here, smash the like, smash the subscription. Helps me out a ton. I will be live for 2 hours here. I'm going to be answering all questions. We're going to get Bijan and Tyreek Hill at the turn. And then at 4 o'clock, we are leading right into Disco's show where we will cover Thursday Night Football. So this is purely just for you guys. Fire away any questions you guys want. I'll be drafting at the same time. Trade accepted. What? Oh. That's not bad. All right. Dude, I got the Rams tonight, Cole, in a do-or-die game. I'd take the Rams and the points. 6 points. Okay, so that's big as well. Oh, man, 6 points. I'm going to go Tua and Richardson. I know saying Anthony Richardson is crazy, but I feel like he has a great matchup this week versus Houston. They struggle versus the pass. He could give you the rushing upside. Stafford could be a decent play. Winston is a gunslinger. You don't know what's going to happen. He could throw for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns or 5 interceptions. I don't trust him on his first game. But he could be a nice play. Like, he's on my sleeper plays. Or he's going to be on my sleeper video tomorrow. All right, here we go. Come on, focus. So this is where you got to weed out the plays here. So we're going to take Brock Bowers, who has the best matchup. We're going to go down here, and we're going to jump on Kareem Hunt, who's going to destroy the Raiders. So I'm leaving big names on the board to get the upside plays that I want. That's what I'm going to do in these drafts from now on. Dak, Darnold, or Stafford. Oof. I think Puka Nacua is going to be a decoy, bro. I don't think... I mean, when's the last time a player has ever opened up their 21-day window and played on a short week Thursday. I don't think I've ever seen that in NFL history. If you guys know, let me know in chat, but I don't think that's happened. So I'm very very curious about that. So I think I'm going to go fuck Dak. Niners are beat up. I mean, I could. I don't know, maybe. Is my headset on? Okay, now it's on. I think I'm going Dak still on that one, but it's fucking, those are three close ones, Bandit. Oh, what's up, Hugo? How we doing? Long-time follower. What's good, my guy? Or what's good, my guy? Twitter for a while. I got a question. Start 2 wide receivers, 2 flex. Olave, Dubs, Debo, Bigsby, Kamara. God, Kamara, man. I'm having that decision in my head right now all week. Fuck. This is a tough one, bro. Do we know if Debo's out there yet? I haven't seen an update. If Debo's out there, I'm never sitting Debo. That's for sure. Kamara with a broken hand. You got fucking Spencer Rattler at quarterback. I'm going to go Debo. Here's how I break it down. So if Bigsby's out, I'm going or if ETN's out, I'm going Debo and Bigsby. If ETN's out there, I'm cutting Bigsby out. If DK Metcalf is out, I'm going Debo and Jay Season. If DK Metcalf is in and he can fight through the injury, which if anyone can, he can, I'm going to go with Debo and Olave. So if that broke it down in different ways, but Debo is definitely going to be in my lineup. So we're going to snag Javonte Williams. And we're going to snap Jalen Hurts here. And we're going to play the wide receiver game late here. So we're going to go with a boom play. All right, I'm in. Pick 2 in standard. Standard again. Bones hit me with the standard questions. Standard, you always got to look for the touchdown upside. Give me Donald Trump. He scores 24/7. President-elect. Devontae Adams. I'm definitely starting in standard. And I'm probably... I just think it's going to be the game where he gets fed. And I'm probably going to go Jalen Waddle. So Debo practice. That's good. After the pneumonia. JC Christ is J Season born. I mean, I don't know what to... I was so high on Jackson Smith and Jigba. And I just don't know what to do. I'm like, he's just a floor play. He can't even have a big game when DK's throwing a double. Like, I'm very, very confused at what's going on with Jay Season. It seems like it. It seems like a Marvin Harrison Jr. Kyler Murray situation. Because if you watch it, he's open, man. Who do I... Okay, here we go. T-Mac, no. Debo, practiced. Are you sure, Bandit? You're positive, yeah? I haven't looked at my phone. I'm definitely going Jaden Reed for the boom play. Debo practiced, right? I'm waiting. I'm going to pull it up on my phone. With the 30 seconds that I have, we'll star him. Make sure. 100% Kittle and Debo both. All right, lock it in. So I played a different game here. I didn't go high end. I took matchups. So Jalen Hurts shootout matchup. Bijan versus Tampa with no freaking Evans or Godwin. Kareem Hunt should roll over the Raiders. Tyreek Hill is back. Jaden Reed, great matchup. Debo back. Brock Bowers, the number 1 matchup you can have for a tight end. And Javonte Williams versus Carolina. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Hop in a splash, Bandit. I'm going to get another one. 0-5 right now on Drafters. If you guys do not have Drafters, you could always sign up using promo code SLEAZE. I'll match your deposit up to $100, and you can hop in and draft with me all season long. In the off season, I do the most drafts. I bet Kittle gets 2 tutties. Dude, he is. National Tight End Day week. Dude, so when I was doing my video, was it you, Bones, that said it was Tight Ends week in my comments? They have good matchups for the first time all year. All the tight ends kind of have a decent play this week. If that was you that said that, that was a good call. Sean Smith, how we doing, brother? Welcome in. 0.5 PPR. Which 3 running backs would you start? I'm starting Aaron Jones 100%. Jahmyr Gibbs and Breece Hall 1,000%. I know it's hard to bench Kyron Williams, but Minnesota out of those 4 running backs has the best run D. Peanut butter jelly. Shout out to my guy. What's good, bro? Bandits in. All right, fuck it. Let's hop in, Cord. There we go. Bandit.
What up?
What did he say? That was me. I've had an eye on that for some reason and haven't seen anyone mention it. Yeah, that was good. Very, very good. Because I hadn't got to my tight end, breakdown yet in my videos. I wasn't looking at like the actual stats, and I was like, damn, Bones hit that nail on the head. The tight ends have good matchups, like 10 of them, or like 15 of them actually. Hop in the splash, Bones. Let's go. 2 of 5.
So Sunday, that lineup that I sent you from the splash, I ended up getting top 500, and Jaden Daniels got hurt, and he was my QB. Imagine if Jaden Daniels would have played that whole game. I would have fucking won it all, dude. So mad.
Cup is back, baby. Dude, how much exposure do you have? Look at this. Do you have more than this, PBJ? So I have 22. Oh, never mind. Let's just go 1,000,003.
I only have 14.
I have 31 shares out of about 160 drafts, or what? No, 150 exactly. So 21%. Carson, how we doing? What's up, brother Sleazeball? Should I avoid all Colts wide receivers this week? Drop Josh Downs to pick up Tutu Atwell, even if Cup is back. I'm not playing Puka. I'm always starting Cup. I think Puka is going to be a decoy tonight. I'm not dropping Pittman. That's for sure. Dude, I actually think Pittman's going to have a big game versus the Texans. I think they're going to be down. They're going to have to pass more. That game last week was a weird game script versus the Dolphins because they had Tyler Huntley in. Now they're facing a different beast. They're going to have to open up the offense more. I know that Anthony Richardson's been a struggle bus, but I think Pittman is an okay start.
Josh Reynolds got shot in the back of the head and the arm while leaving a strip club.
That's what I think it was Bones just said that in chat, or Andrew did, or someone. And he survived.
Fuck? Ricky Pearsall
survived.
These guys are built different, I guess. Shit.
How can you get shot in the back of the head? It was like 10 feet away and survive. Like, what, did he shoot him in the side, like scrape the side of his head?
I mean, how do you get shot through the chest like Ricky Pearsall and survive?
I would think that that'd be a better chance of that than the head, though.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I mean, dude. Tyler Johnson under 9.5 longest? Thoughts?
I'm not touching it.
Munt has a very good matchup here, too.
Because Tyler Johnson just played like 90% of snaps.
Yeah, but now they're all out. Now
yeah, I know. That's why I dropped him. Yeah, I took Tutu's yards at like 30 yesterday.
Hop in the splash, PBJ. Hop in the splash. I have him in every league, best ball drafts. Yeah, dude, I have a ton. This is
Tyler Johnson played 91% of snaps. I know they're all back, but even week 1, he took like got a 70-yard catch with them on.
Yeah, he's a nice yak guy, but now that you have Puka, now that you have Cup, is he even going to?
I doubt he's. I don't even know if he sees a catch tonight, but I want to bet on him.
Take the under. What about Blake?
Oh, you have a ridiculous amount of money on fucking Stafford's pass yards.
So Blake Corum has been over 13 yards twice in games where they were blown out, and he's
been playing more though, right?
He played 11%.
I guess I'm playing 3 carries for 11 yards.
Got you, Gilbert. Thanks for hanging out, brother.
Or it's Vegas too.
Hope to see you in the weekend streams, my man. Yeah, but these are games where they're ahead or they're getting smashed. This is going to be
that was versus Vegas too, and that's like the Vikings have a good run defense.
I know. I think I like the under 13, but it's risky. 13 can be one play.
Yeah, it is. I kind of like the Kyron's rush yards under when they're like 77.
I've taken a ton of those. What's up, Cal? Playing Jacobs at flex. Should I play Neighbors? I'm going Dobbins, man. I know I had Dobbins on a smash last week. It was one of those weird games. You gotta roll him out again. Like, it's just too good of a matchup. I can't sit him. I know that. So here's the Saints right here. Right? Let me get my running back chart. But Saints ranked 28th versus the running back on the season, giving up 22.5 points per game. And they rank bottom 10 in yards allowed to the running back. They're going to have Spencer Rattler at quarterback. I'm firing him up again. And I don't trust Neighbors versus Porter Jr., the number one shadow corner. You're at Pittsburgh. Russell Wilson's back there. I think the Giants just get rolled.
Yeah.
CMC and Zay Flowers for Jettas. Yes, in a heartbeat. I wouldn't even think about it. I'm trying to buy low on CMC, but it's also risky. I'm not trying to buy low at a high price, you know. One league dude keeps asking what I want for him. Think I'll say D-Hop and Najee. I would for Cup.
No, do not trade Cup.
Is that what you're talking about, PBJ? D-Hop and Najee for Cooper Cup. Man, I'm really interested to see how D-Hop's gonna look with Patrick Mahomes, bro.
I think he's gonna look good in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, I'm not trusting him on the first game, but you know you can see
Yeah,
him getting.
I think he's gonna look great though. I mean, yeah, injuries, whatever, but I mean he's looked good this season when he's gotten the ball. He just hasn't gotten the ball, and now you get Patrick Mahomes throwing the ball to you.
Yeah, ridiculous.
He's gonna be great. It's gonna be like what we saw with the Cardinals when he first came out after a suspension and just lit it up.
Isn't it funny how these old guys have these injuries and they're traded and then miraculously they're practicing in full? It just cracks me up, bro.
Yeah, it's funny. That's what, 3 now?
Yeah,
This
Devontae
year?
Adams. I'd be getting Jettas. Yes, I want Jettas out of that 100%. I don't even want to take the risk with CMC. You're getting a wide receiver 1 or 2 on the season. Yeah, I'm taking that. Dude, Jordan Mason's still going to be involved probably till like the end of the season. They're not going to give CMC a full workload. And with the Niners
CMC's
not even
gonna
being
be
in
the whole
playoff
thing,
contention, how much, do you really want to, take that risk? If the Niners win like the next, 2, 3, 4 games here, then you're looking good. But fuck, we're so injured, man. It's
I think he'll
not
be
even
fine.
fun.
Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas is out there, baby. Send him over.
Somebody's got to sign him at this point.
Here we go. We're in. Nice.
There's just too much. Someone has to sign.
All right, so at the end of this stream, guys, also think of your favorites. God, same pick again. Think of your favorite pick'ems for this game tonight, right? And if we hit a, 10x or 8x card, whatever it is, I'll put $5 on it. I will take all of your guys' picks in chat. We'll build a card. And then tomorrow when we're doing our Call of Duty stream, and if you guys play Call of Duty, you can hop in tomorrow. We're going to have like the fantasy football community. Bandit will be in there. Big Draft Energy. I got a couple guys from Twitter. And then I will give away a Call of Duty edition to whatever platform you guys have if we hit the card tonight. Yeah, I could use the running back and load it at wide receiver with Cup, Scary, BTJ, Coleman, and Purcell. That's not loaded at wide receiver, PBJ. Cup, Scary, Terry, BTJ. That's a decent 3. Coleman and Purcell, we don't even know. Coleman had one good game.
I think Ricky's going to have to step up huge. I think he's going to be great for the Niners.
I think it's going to be Juan
League winner
over him, dude. But we'll see. Would you do Cup and CMC for H? Yes, in a heartbeat, Quicks. In a heartbeat. Cup and CMC for H-Chain and CD Lamb. CD Lamb is the best schedule left. CD Lamb's going to crush Cooper Cup's points, and Cup is an injury scare. So is CMC. H-Chain's got a little injury history, but they have the best schedule in football.
Cup gets traded.
If he goes to the Steelers, he's doomed. I don't think Russell will hit him out of the slot.
When I first saw it, I was like, yeah, Chiefs, but then D-Hop went there, so that's not happening.
Yeah.
I don't think he moves.
I don't think he's going to either. What's up, Sean? He says, full PPR, need an upside play, so I'm assuming your opponent has got a monster lineup. I'm going Jay Season for the upside play, especially if DK Metcalf is out. But if DK Metcalf is in the game, I'm going Jalen McMillan because I've been so high on Jalen McMillan since the season started, and now he's going to fucking shine, baby. Cal says, some guy in my league dropped Puka because his wide receivers are cursed with injuries. Would you rather drop B-Rob or Dobbins for him? This must be like an 8 to 10 man league. Fuck, I'm definitely picking up Puka with the Cooper Cup trade news too. He could be a god. Man, I don't want to. I guess I'm dropping Dobbins because the injury history. I mean, yeah, I would rather have B-Rob than Dobbins rest of the season.
You done messed up. Tyreek Hill's wide receiver 1 this week. Come on.
Ooh, I didn't know we're on the clock. Hang on, I'll catch up with chat in a second. You almost tripped me out. Tyreek Hill's wide he is.
I'm smashing his over at 87.5 yards. He's going to go for 150. He's fucking so fucking pumped that Tua's back. Brees.
AJ Brown?
Yeah, that's what I would have went. I would have went AJ at the 3 if Tyreek wasn't here.
I want to play the matchup.
I like that.
Trade oh my god, EB, you're fucking kidding me with this question, right? Trade Jordan Mason for Brees Hall. What? Let me in this league. Yes, you smashed that trade in a heartbeat. I don't even think I would get banned as a commissioner if I let that trade go through in my league. What's up, Seed of Harvest, my ministry? How we doing? Baker Mayfield or Bo Nix? So here's my thing, and I'll break it down like this. So you're going to get the rushing upside with Bo Nix, but you're playing the Panthers. The matchup's going to look green on your phone. You're going to be excited about it. The Panthers are terrible, but I feel like this is what happens with the Panthers every time is the running backs run them over. So I think Javonte Williams is going to have a big game. Bo Nix will be decent. I think I'm going to take Baker without his receivers because he'll be out there in garbage time just like last game if they're down and they'll be slinging it. So by a smidge, I'm going Baker. Out of the two trades, Jetta's trade and the CDA chain trade, what's better for me to get Jetta's? I would rather get rid of CMC and get Jetta's 100%. Love the content. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, man. Means a lot. Diego Tressa, James Cook or Devontae Adams at flex. I'm on the clock. Hang on. Fuck.
I don't like any of these receivers here at the top. I like Amon Ra to smash on his all of his own nerds too this week.
All right, I played the matchup game at running back. There we go. James Cook or Devontae Adams, man. It's hard for me to bench Devontae Adams. James Cook. Seattle's defense is very bad versus the run. I'm probably going to take James Cook just because it's safer. But if you're down, yeah, I'm still playing James Cook. Give me James Cook. What's up, Moed? How we doing? What's good, fam? Are we still handcuffing Goodson? I have moved on. He was my sleeper play. Hit once. I'm not touching it again. JT practiced in full. I mean, if you have JT, you can handcuff him. I'm not against it, but I think it's a wasted roster spot now where you can get a better running back or a better handcuff. Thank you for the subscription. Perico, how we doing, brother? I hope I said your name right. Bones, PPR, Ferguson or Otten? Oh, Otten he's going to get volume galore. And I love Ferguson. You just want to put me on the spot. Man, I'm going to ride Otten, dude. 98% snap share, never comes off the field. Now he's going to be more of a focal point. I think I'm going Otten, even though I like Ferguson a lot. He's got to deal with Fred Warner, too. Perico says, trade Mahomes plus Brees. Jesus. Hang on. Let me get my plays in here. You guys going to leave Jaden Reed for me? You guys are just crazy, bro. Man, I don't like this. We're going to go Tay. Not happy with it, but we'll go Tay. Okay, trade Mahomes plus Brees or Kyren. So trade Mahomes plus Brees or Kyren for Jaden Daniels, Pollard, and Neighbors. So I'm not trading Brees or Kyren for Pollard or Neighbors. No. Mahomes stock is about to go up with DeAndre Hopkins. Redraft.
I think I won.
Wide receiver 1 is now Jefferson. The other QBs are A-Rich and Jameis Winston, 2 and 5. So you need to make a move. No, I'm not making that move. That's no way. Jaden Daniels may not even play this week, bro. If you're 2 and 5, you're just throwing your season away, possibly. I'm holding up, starting Brees, starting Kyren, starting Mahomes, and I'm rocking with it. Pericocus can't decide. You won?
I won. Achane, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle.
Can't decide which of the running backs to get rid of if I did the trade. Let me pull that trade back up. Let me scroll back up here. Perico. Did I miss it? Fuck, I'm on the clock. We're going to take the Jalen Hurts stack. Yep. And I'm going to ride the Evan Ingram hype.
I'll take Jordan Love.
What was the trade again, Perico, so I can read it, bro? I guess I just can't see it right now. Or maybe I scroll back too far. Pop it in there again with the running backs. What's good, Devin G? What's good, fam? Bateman hit last Sunday. My sleeper call wide receiver was Bateman. Absolute money on that one. He popped. I think you said that in chat too. You came into chat, Devin. That was a good call, bro. I'm gonna get another one. 3 of 5. Get in. Get in, Bandit. There's one spot.
Waddle, Tyreek, HN, pour it on the Cardinals.
BDE in the building.
Get in. I'm in.
Let me know when your stream is up, BDE, so I can set the
didn't I get
redirect.
In? Are you in one?
I'm in, yeah.
Damn.
Quixie says, what do you think about the Kamara news with the broken hand? I mean, dude, I've been debating Kamara all week with Rattler being the quarterback. It's just terrible.
Well, you would think, Rattler would provide more opportunities for receiving work, but if he has a broken hand, that's obviously not the case.
All in the building. My guy was good. Shout out to you, brother. What do you think of my trade? Ayuk in a second for Cooper Kupp Dynasty? Oof. I mean, Cooper Kupp is old, bro, and he has a major injury risk every time.
On what the situation is, if you're winning this year or what.
I know he's my favorite player. That's the trade in our dynasty, right? Yeah, you're going for the win. Yeah. I know what you're talking about now. I got it. That's a good trade. Yep. But like, if I was a team that was losing, I would rather have Ayuk for sure. What's up, Pepe El Pepe? Who should I start? I have 2 Cup and CD. If they're healthy, they're always out there. And I'm going Jaden Reed versus the Jags. They're 32nd versus the wide receiver, 32nd versus the quarterback. Neighbors gets a terrible matchup. Draws Porter Jr. Pittsburgh defense is solid. Kyler Murray knows that Call of Duty is coming out tomorrow. Him and Marvin Harrison are not vibing. I'm not starting either one of the rookies in that lineup. Alan Rodriguez was good. Playing mixing Monty Jettas, Higgins, and Dobbins. I'm benching. You're not benching Tyreek. Fix that right now. Jettas, Tyreek should be your starting wide receivers 100%.
Yeah, Tua's back. You can't bench Tyreek.
Yeah,
he's going to go off.
The Arizona Cardinals, he just went out virally with a video saying, everyone better start me this week. You're starting the Cheetah. And I'm drafting him right now at number 1.
Yeah, I mean, it's either going to be him or Jamar Chase.
I like McMillan, bro. I want to see what my guy has. I was really high on McMillan at the beginning of the year. I thought he was better than Polk all year long. I've been preaching that shit. I never thought Polk was good. I thought that he got drafted higher because of his injury at Washington. And he was keeping up with freaking Romo Dunze in numbers before he got hurt.
Polk's career's over. Dude, he dropped how many passes in the fucking game on Sunday?
It's terrible. Lost Godwin 6-1. Yeah, your team's good. You beat me too, bro. Pissed. It's is it Community First? I believe it is, right? Where's Alt? Not Community First. I think it's this one. No, League of X. Yep. Okay. Yeah, your team. Yeah, that trade was nice because fuck. And CeeDee Lamb. Gee, Breece Hall, Jacobs. Still got Vele. He's still got a couple holes he's trying to fill. Not a lot of power to fill them either. I know you how your picks looking. I think you burned a lot of picks too, right? EB says Montgomery, J Mason, A-Chain, Bijan always, especially against Tampa with no wide receivers. Man, you should be making a trade here, EB, to tier up somewhere if you have a choice between Montgomery, Mason, A-Chain, and Bijan. I'm going A-Chain. I'm riding A-Chain with Tua back. He's gonna go nuts. Injury for Tyreek? No. I don't. If there's an injury update, don't buy it. I mean, the guy was just literally talking shit yesterday saying I'm going to smash this week, so I don't buy it. A little question tag doesn't worry me with him. What's up? Oh, Bucky Irving or Tank Bigsby? So I go Tank Bigsby if there's no ETN, but I go Bucky if there is an ETN. So I think we're going to get ETN back this week. He's practiced 3 days in a row. He practiced last week. I think he's going to be out there. Smash the likes. All the support's appreciated. If you're new, smash a sub. We'll be live all weekend long. All the content for the week is out. I will do my sleepers tomorrow and probably some buy low, sell high videos, and that's it. I've been cranking content for the past 2 days. Playing McMillan over Terry. Dude, Jalen Johnson, the Bears. So here you go. Bears are my favorite fucking defense. Well, I'd say Denver's the #1 defense. But they just got 3 starters back off the bye. Okay, so they got Brisker, who looks like he's going to be back. Kyler Gordon looks like he's going to be back. And Stevenson, the other corner, all back off the bye. And this defense is going to be gross. And if you have, Marcus Mariota out there, their offensive line is shambles. The number 1 blitz rate that gets to the quarterback is the freaking Bears defense. So that's going to be tough. We're gonna smash those 2. League of X got you. Anyone playing Black Ops 6? We are, Cole. So if you want to hop in tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, I may even be on earlier. We're gonna get the whole fantasy football community squad. Bandit, you gonna be on tomorrow?
Yeah.
Bandit's gonna be on. Big Draft Energy is gonna be on. And I think I got a couple people from Twitter. I don't know how many people can even fit in a squad. I haven't played Call of Duty in centuries. Not only my second next year. Okay, so yeah, popped a bunch of them. I think I'm going McMillan over Terry, by the way. I don't like anything versus the Bears this week. I don't like any Commanders. I don't even like Brian Robinson Jr. Posted, my guy. Got you. Okay. Hang on, guys. Let me pop this real quick. I don't know if you can edit it live. I hope you can. I think you can. So my stream will end at like 4:58. And it's do not leave the chat if you stay in here. It's going to direct you right to his stream. And we're going to break down the games here for tonight. There you go. Do you think Irvin will keep performing? Yeah. I mean, they're going to have to lean on their running backs more now, but I think it's still kind of a bad situation. I mean, they've never really been good at running the ball anyways. They kind of thrive as receiving backs, so I think they'll be used more. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's kind of in the middle. Thank you for the sub, Chaos Queen. Welcome in. Peanut Butter Jelly says, oh, I'm not playing anyone. Dude, Jalen Johnson is disgusting. All-nighter tomorrow. We have to leave at like 7:15, Disco, so I'm like 2 to 7. We're going to a new haunted house here in town. My wide receiver corps was so nice. CD Ayuk, Godman, McLaurin, Amari Cooper. Dude, Amari going to the Bills just elevated your squad. Alt to $2 holler from Frizz Ill. Thank you, my guy. Bucky is out. Sean Tucker or McMillan. Oh, man.
McMillan.
Dude, I'm super high on McMillan, but Tucker could pop. I think they're going to be behind. I think they're going to be playing catch up the whole time. I think the better passing back is definitely Rashad White. So I'm going to go McMillan because I don't think Tucker's going to be able to
ones versus the Falcons.
Run. Aaron Rodgers this week for me, Zach. Aaron Rodgers. Mayfield, struggle bus with no weapons. He could get it in garbage time. I don't trust it. I don't want to take the risk of seeing what it's like the first game. If I miss, then I'll come back to it next week, but I don't trust that. If Kupp is traded, is Jordan Witt worth a stash?
He's always worth a stash, I think.
He's worth a stash.
If you're in Dynasty.
I think he's talking. Are you talking redraft or Dynasty? If it's Dynasty, I think he's already stashed. Or you're playing in like a Pokemon league. Okay, so we're running back.
Yeah, if it's a redraft, then probably not.
I want Kareem Hunt. We're going to go with our gut here. Oh, wow. Someone took Jaden Reed already. Okay.
Tucker Kraft, wide receiver 1. Disco
has the best matchup versus KC. We're going to play the matchups.
True.
I've changed. What do you mean?
One,
I don't know if Bucky is out. He just gave me that update. I thought that he was questionable. I'm going to check it right now.
He didn't practice again, but I didn't see anything about him being out. But I would assume he's not going to play.
So it's usually Friday for all the updates. That's the important day. So I don't really trip on the updates till Friday. Like, I know everyone spazzes social media world. You get a questionable tag. Friday's the main day for every update. Like DK Metcalf right now, waiting to see if he can fight through the injury. That's going to come tomorrow. Jaden Daniels misses practice twice. That's kind of normal off his injury, with the ribs. Friday will be the big day for everything. Brock Bowers. EB says someone is trying to give me DJ Moore and Kamara I would want DJ. I would want CD and Kenneth Walker. 100%. Not even close. CeeDee Lamb has the best schedule for wide receivers the rest of the way. Kenneth Walker is just unbelievable when he's healthy. The situation for the Saints is falling apart. Got a spaz. It's a long week without football. Dude, I love the spazzes. One questionable tag and people making moves in their roster and shit and panicking. And then they just put them right back to where they were the whole time. Brock Purdy or Geno Smith?
Purdy.
Yeah, Purdy's matchup is way better. Geno may not have DK. The Bills
We all know
have
what the
3
Niners
good
do to
corners.
Dallas.
I think I'm going Purdy.
We all know Kittle's tight end 1 with 3 touchdowns this week.
Yeah, he's gonna do that. I think it's gonna be could be Bowers too, man. KC really struggles versus tight end.
I'm gonna take a Kittle 2 touchdown bet for sure.
I am gonna roll Darnold at the Rams before I trust Baker versus the Falcons secondary with no weapons, Jerry, for sure. I mean, Simmons, Bates, Terrell, one of the best secondaries. Now you got it's just, I think it's gonna be really ugly for Baker, even though he's been balling. Like, I'm super fucking disappointed for Baker.
Yeah, I mean, when Mike Evans went out, he looked worse, and then now he lost Godwin too. So
Yeah. Well, they look good in garbage time. Got freaking Rashad White 30 fantasy points. Jesus.
yeah, that was nice.
Flex Rashad White, Pollard. Is that Derrick Henry? AMAC? If that's Derrick Henry, we need to have a chat. Because Derrick Henry should never be in a
ETN's
question to
playing, by
start.
the way. So
Dak Prescott or Sam Darnold? ETN's locked in?
yeah, he practiced fully today. He's playing.
ETN stays limited in practice today, it says. He'll still be out there. I think he practiced twice last time.
Yeah.
Dak or Darnold, man. I like Darnold tonight.
Same here, Disco.
What's wrong with it?
It just keeps like freezing. But it's not your stream because I go on my phone and it's normal. It's just my PC. But that's weird that it's doing it with his too.
Man, the wide receivers went heavy on me here. We're gonna.
Yeah, same here. That's weird.
Can Amari Cooper?
Maybe it's like a
get out
website
there?
issue, Disco.
You guys let me know in chat if there's something wrong with the stream. I'll see if I can fix it. I don't know.
I think it's just our website.
I'm gonna go Darnold over Dak, bro. I feel like Darnold has a big game tonight. He's been averaging 20 points a game. Alan says Mooney, BTJ, or Worthy. I never want to start Worthy. He's always a boomer bust. Mooney. I think the Falcons run it down the Tampa Bay's throat with a big win or a big lead. I don't like BTJ's matchup, but I think I would go BTJ in that situation. And Njoku over Bowers. Fuck, I'd try to get them both in their alt. Bowers is going to eat this week. Casey's the worst versus tight end in every category, but Njoku just saw 14 fucking targets. Like, how can you turn that down? Now you have Jameis Winston.
Yeah, I think Winston's going to feed him.
I think I'd try and get them both in there, but fuck, I'm going Bowers over Njoku for sure. The matchup's too good. Quixie says Chase Brown or Dowdle. I'm going Dowdle. The Niners just got gashed by Kareem Hunt. Cowboys off a bye, getting to be fresher. I'm going to go Dowdle, even though I love Chase Brown. I don't like him versus Philly, though. Philly's a tougher matchup, too. Mad Max says, would y'all send BTJ, Waddle, and Chubb for Tyreek and Cup? Yep. I'm sending that in a heartbeat, bro. Chubb has such a tough schedule looking ahead. Waddle, he can always be a solid wide receiver 2. BTJ, low end wide receiver 1. Tyreek, game breaker. Cup, wide receiver 1. I'm taking that. It's buffering on my phone. All right. Start Kmet or Andrews. I don't like Kmet this week at all. I think the Bears lean more on the run game, especially if the Commanders have Marcus Mariota out there. So I'm definitely going Andrews. And he's got 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Stream is fine, just delayed. Okay. If Bucky sits, flex White over. No, I'm playing Hunt no matter what. Hunt is one of my top plays this week. 100%. Raiders are going to get 20 plus from Hunt. I'll guarantee it. Time to shower, shit, shave. Let's go. We'll be live in an hour on Disco's show. Do I start Njoku over Kamara? I would. Fuck, it's crazy to say, right? But I would. I've been having that decision with myself all week long.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you can't. How do you start Kamara when he has a fucking broken hand? His half his points come from the receiving game.
Stacked up. Amari Cooper. Okay. All right. So, chat, if you're new in here, what we do on Thursdays, guys, 31 viewers in here. What's good? Smash the likes, smash the subs. Here's what we do. So, we'll build a card right now of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll take 8 picks from chat. Give me your best 8 picks. I'll put $5 on it. If the card hits, and I'll safety it as well. So, if it hits 7 of 8, if the card hits, I will give away a Call of Duty to whatever platform you guys have tomorrow before we get live on Call of Duty. So if the card hits, so give me your best picks that you can give me. We'll build a card of 8, and I'll give away Call of Duty tomorrow. I'll be live at 5 p.m. I haven't played Call of Duty in a year, and I'll give away a Call of Duty game if you guys play Call of Duty if we hit the ticket. Amax says Hunter Henry. Oh, Hunter Henry, not Derek. Let me go back to the question then. Where is it? Bucky Juicy matchup. Henry. Scrolling back up. Dacker Darnold. Oh, so Rashad White, Pollard, Henry, Bigsby. If ETN looks good to go, I'm going with Rashad White in that situation with Bucky banged up. For sure. Who do I start in the flex? Brown, Sutton, or in Jigba? I would rank it in Jigba. If DK is out, then Brown. If DK is in, I'm going Chase Brown over at Jigba. What's up, Michael? He says, this isn't pretty, but I have no choice. Need 2. I'm going Mostert. I like Mostert this week, and I'd probably play ETN over Moss and Madison if he's out there, and it looks like he's going to play. So I think I'm going Mostert and ETN. I need Jettas to snap off tonight. I want Jettas to pop off tonight hard. Drop Deontay Johnson or Tony Pollard or TJ Hawkinson or Rashad White rest of the season. Oh, man. Rashad White had one big game. I think everyone's going to panic and think to start him again here. I know if Bucky's out, he's decent, but they're not going to run the ball well. I'm going to say hold for now, unless you need the tight end, because I think Hawkins is going to play next week, and he gets the Colts, and it's a great matchup if you need a tight end, so I would take that, but I think I'm going to hold. I think Deontay Johnson's going to be traded here, hopefully. I mean, he's going nuts in Carolina. Thank you for the sub, Joel. Welcome, my brother.
He just said, I just read something. He just said, I'm in Carolina. I'm here. I want to be here.
Oh, God. After all your crying? Sure you do.
Yeah. I mean, he did this in Pittsburgh, too. It's fucking Antonio Brown 2.0.
What's up, Roach? He says, have you seen news on Debo Mason? What do you mean Mason? Mason's 100% good to go. Debo practiced today, I guess, was the update. So I'm definitely starting both of them. 100%. If Debo doesn't play, would I start McMillan over Pop D? I would start him over Pop D this week. I want to see what McMillan has. Joel says, do I start Caleb? I'm going Caleb. He's on fire. He gets a great matchup with the Commanders. I like Sam Darnold tonight too, so I don't think you can go wrong, but I'm rocking Caleb for sure.
The Vikings pass game
better safety that thing. We are.
Aaron Jones production.
All right, so chat, give me your favorite pick'ems right now from the Thursday night football game. We'll build a 8-piece. Can't tie in the QBs with them though, so
I think you could do completions and receivers though, right? Let me see.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna try it.
Try it out. Millie says, oh, deleted the comment. Lex says Puka. I don't trust Puka on his first game back. I think he's gonna be a decoy tonight. McConkey, Hopkins in his first game, Olave. I'm still going to go Olave, even though the matchup is terrible, because you have Shaheed out. He's probably going to see a 30% target share. Man, Puka, I don't trust. McConkey has a good matchup. It'd be sick, if Hopkins just came out with the Chiefs and just blew up his first game. That could happen.
It can, for sure.
I mean, if this was like Hopkins' third game, I'd be like Olave and Hopkins. But I'm probably going to go McConkey and Olave just because it's his first game. Do we know if Kittle is good this week? I believe Kittle is good this week. I haven't seen anything about his foot. I think him, Debo, both practice today. Yep, back on the practice field. He'll be good to roll.
Kittle's always on the injury report. Every week.
So we're caught up with chat. Here we go. If we hit this card, so give me a couple of your picks for tonight's game. Throw them in the chat. Over, under, whatever you guys like. If you can see them, let me know. If we hit this card tomorrow, I will give out a Call of Duty, whatever you guys want, game for whatever platform you have. Whatever edition it is. Cup TD's not on here, PBJ. So I'll go like player
I
by
will
player.
take it anyways.
So Cup is 67
You
yards.
just throw in the completions, by the way, with the receiver, so that's nice.
You can?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do both those. So Cup 67 yards, over under, 6.5 receptions, over under. There's Kyron Williams rushing 70 yards, over under. Longest rush 13.5, longest reception 9.5. Corum under his rushing. So we took both the completions. I took Stafford over and Darnold under. He's hit this once in the season.
Oh, never mind. I guess you can't. Well, I guess you can't do receptions with completions. You could do yards with completions. That would
Okay,
make
Roach
sense.
says Cup yards. We're locking that in. So I could do yards, right?
Yeah, yards and completions you can.
Cup over. We lock that in. Okay, there's one. So I'm going under completions for Darnold, over completions for Stafford, Cup yards. Do you guys think Kyron goes over or under 70? What's up, Y? PPR, who would you flex? Chase Brown, D-Hop? I'm Chase Brown. I don't trust Puka. I think he's a decoy tonight. D-Hop's first game. I mean, he could pop, like I said, but I'd give him some time. I'd play it safe with Chase Brown.
See, here's the problem with Puka, though. Puka can get that in one play.
I know.
I want to play it, but I can't.
So here's the thing. LA Rams versus the running back on the season, just to the running back position, are allowing...
They just allowed Alexander Madison to go for what, 91 yards?
121 yards. So this is kind of an outlier for Aaron Jones to go over 72, in my opinion here.
150.
I like that. You like Jones? You want to go with longest rush or yards, Roach? So they give up 121 to the running back, which that's all running backs, not just one, right, in a game. So that's a 50-yard difference, or go for the longest rush. I'm down for either one. Yards? Okay, yards.
Let me.
Now, for Kyron Williams, he's at 70 yards. The Minnesota Vikings run D is damn good. Oh, here's the thing.
But he's bumped so far down. He really used at 77.5, and I took the under, but I want to take it at 70. Kyron's too good.
They allow 72 yards rushing to the running back per game. So
and
right
Jahmyr Gibbs just killed.
Fucking Jahmyr Gibbs is so good. And so
Kyron's good too.
I know. So I'm not. That sounded dumb. Now, okay. So I'm not going to touch Kyron. That's kind of a.
Okay,
now,
so
Justin Jefferson.
Alexander.
Over.
Who?
Alex what?
Alexander Madison rushed for 92 yards on the Rams last week. Oh Alexander Madison, by the way.
Yeah, then Aaron Jones is. But Aaron Jones could also fucking get hurt in any play.
If he stays healthy this whole game, he's having 150 yards.
Okay. So Rams, let me pull up my wide receiver chart here. Hang on. Rams to the wide receiver position. Where's my fucking scribble at? Okay. Damn. That's not what I wanted to see. I know it's Justin Jefferson and it makes a difference.
I'm not a big fan of the Justin Jefferson either tonight, because if Aaron Jones rushes for 150 yards,
9.5 longest reception. Yeah, I know, but fuck, he already called out he's going for 100. But here's the thing. The Rams versus the wide receiver on the fucking season per game, just yards to the wide receiver position, is 127. That's kind of rough. So BDE likes you want the longest reception? Okay. Longest reception.
Longest.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5 for 100 on that. All right. Okay, so we have 5 picks in, 3 to go, chat. The card will actually work like this, so it's good. It's going to be Jettas and Addison and what we think here. So, oof. What about Munt? Munt has such a good matchup, but he fucking sucks.
What about Parkinson under the longest? 14.5.
I like that. Okay.
He's over in like 2, but
yeah, but now you got all the guys back. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I like that. What about the kicker points for Will the Thrill? He's been killing.
I think Will Reichard hits his kicker points.
Okay.
I'm not touching. I don't even know who this other guy is. I've never seen his name in my life.
All right, so here it is, chat. Here's the final question for the card, and I will give away a Call of Duty if we hit this. Do you want to bet on Justin Jefferson over 87.5, or longest reception 20.5 for Addison, or 3.5 receptions for Addison? I can't do receptions, huh? His completions?
No.
Never mind. Can't do receptions. So yards for Jettas or longest reception or yards for Addison. Got you. Why? What do you guys think the best or Puka under? I mean, that seems like a trap, dude. 29 yards just seems stupid. Addison longest from Roach. All right. Let's lock it in.
Such a boomer bust. Here's a good matchup.
500. If we safety it, 250. Here we go. See if it rocks in. A QB prop cannot be tied to. I didn't do yards. Oh, fucking Cooper Kupp's yards. So we can't take Stafford.
Damn.
Okay. All right. Stafford comes out. Okay. We're building.
Throw in Tyler Johnson under if you like that.
Under 9.5.
It's either going to hit in the first play of the game or it's not going to hit at all. What about Tutu? 31.5? You can't play that, can you? Oh, wait. If you take Stafford out, you can.
I took Stafford out. Chat is popping. He doesn't even acknowledge a gifted Mr. Big Time. I missed a gifted? What the fuck? I've been reading. My bad. Where's the gifted? Oh, gifted membership from my guy, Big Draft Energy. Make sure you smash him a sub. That is where the chat is leading right after my stream. So all you got to do is stay in chat and we will lead right to his show right after. What's up, VF? Play Chase Brown or Brian Robinson. I don't like B-Rob this week at all, especially with JD5 banged up and possibly not out there. And you get the Bears run D. That's a no-no for me. Bears are probably the second best defense in the NFL, in my opinion. All right, Bandit, what's the last one? Hit me with it.
I don't know.
I want to take Jetta's receiving yards over.
Yeah.
Jordan Addison, longest reception, has gone offline.
Jesus
of
Christ.
course, bro. Of course. Okay. I locked this in.
The receiver props for the Vikings is tough because I think Aaron Jones is going to have an amazing game.
I know.
So if Aaron Jones has an amazing game, they're just not going to throw the ball because they won't have to throw the ball.
The QB prop cannot. What the fuck? Oh my god. Can't take Darnold's completions. Okay. So we're going kicker points, longest reception. All right, fuck it. Puka Nacua, 29 yards. What do you think?
Okay.
Over, under. I want to hear the chat. Does Puka go over 29?
On that.
Does he decoy it?
But that's one catch.
I know. It seems like a trap, though. It's just
it is. That's why I haven't bet on it.
All right, we're gonna lock it in. Here's the
card. Maybe take
guys.
his longest at 16.5.
I already bet it.
Okay.
Here's the card. If this hits tomorrow on stream, 5 p.m. Eastern, same time today, I will come on stream. I will do a roll of whoever's in there. If you're a member, obviously $1.99, you'll get your name in the drawing twice. And I will either, fuck it, doesn't have to be a Call of Duty if you don't game. I'll give the exact amount of money that the Call of Duty copy costs. So if you're in chat and say I hit the card, we hit this card, I'll give away $69.99 to PayPal, Venmo, whatever you guys want. And I'll do that every Thursday. So we build a card in chat, and if the card hits, we'll do a giveaway for everyone that was in chat at the time. And then if you're a member, your name will be on the list twice. So we got another 56-minute, guys. 41 of you in here. What is crack-a-lack-a-lackin'? Smash the likes, smash the subs. Helps me out a ton. If you could ask any question you want here, we're going to be in here for another 55 minutes here. They're going to lead right to Big Draft Energy stream. So fire away. Let's talk some week 8. I'm going to hop into another splash here, Bandit 2.
Yeah, so
I want to be the 3rd pick. I've been the 5th twice and the 1st.
Are you in this one?
Yeah, I'm in it. 3 of 5.
Yep.
Oh shit! It loaded up. Oh, you got in.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I'm at the 3 again.
5 again. No shot at Tyreek. No shot at CD. No shot at any of the top guys. God. VFR says one more. DeAndre Hopkins or DeMario Douglas if DK doesn't play. Man, I mean, DeAndre Hopkins' first game, right? Could he pop with the greatest QB he's ever played with? Yeah. Is it going to be tough? Yeah. DK, I mean, I'd wait till tomorrow. If anybody could fight through that week-to-week injury, DK's done it before. I think he might do it again. It's a big game for the Bills. Tone, I can't start Puka, man. Puka's the first player to ever come off a 20-day win or 21-day window IR opening and play on a short week game. That's why I don't trust it. I'd rather go Addison. Over. Okay, Puka over for sure. Over. I like it. What's up, King? Judah, how we doing? Cedric, can you look at my team Discord general chat? Got you. Let me see here. Kareem Hunt, smash play. AJ Brown, Cooper Kupp, Trey McBride, smash plays. Jonathan Taylor, smash play. I don't trust Keon Coleman, man. I know he popped once. I'd rather go Dowdle. I think Dowdle is going to have a better chance against the 49ers. Kareem Hunt just ran over the 49ers. I would go Dowdle over Keon Coleman. Thank you. Michael means a ton. Dynasty is my life. Am I crazy for starting Hopkins over Ladd? I'm 7-0, not even stressing.
Ladd didn't practice today.
Ladd has a great matchup, but they have the fucking terrible quarterback. Sits out another practice. So I'm waiting on Ladd, yeah. But I'm okay starting D-Hop at 7-0. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We buy their home says, which kicker goes crazy this week? Koo or Bates or Will Rashard? I like all three of these kickers. They're all in my top 10 on my kicker video.
Bijan at the 1. You're okay.
Oh, man. I'm on the clock. Hang on. I'll get to the chat here. I'm going to go... You ready for this? I'm going to go Jake Bates on this one over Koo and Rashard. Rashard has the best matchup versus, the Rams give up a lot of field goals, so you could go Rashard if you want. But that Tennessee defense is so good in the red zone, and they're like underrated defense. They're a great defense. I think I would take that. Did I just get...
oh, my Tyreek Hill
and Breece Hall? What? Love me. Thank you for the subscription, Aldo.
Again. Oh,
Much appreciated. I got you, Cedric. Chase AJ Brown. The Bengals game.
I won again.
Ronnie says start 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 flex. I'm never sitting David Montgomery. DeAndre Swift is an absolute smash play. Dobbins is an absolute smash play. James Cook has a great matchup. So the 3 running backs are tough. I'm definitely starting Swift though. AJ Brown definitely starting. Amon-Ra definitely starting. My God, this team is stacked, Ronnie. You got to start trading up at some point if you have all these options. I mean, I guess I'm going to go Swift and James Cook. I mean, I guess I'm going to sit Monty. I mean, all these running backs have great matchups. I'm not worried about Bigsby. Etienne's going to be out there. AJ Brown, I'm never sitting. Amon-Ra, I'm never sitting. So, I mean...
Amon-Ra is a major sit this week.
I mean, he can be because the game script, but... Yeah, I mean, I'm okay going AJ Brown and Higgins too. I'm going Pitts over Ferguson, though. The chemistry is building. Tampa Bay struggles versus the tight end. DK was built in the NASA lab, bro. 100%. Him and AP. He could be out there, dude. Did I just say Herbert was a horrible QB? No, I did not. No. You're hearing things. What's good, Squints? What's cracking, my guy? Aldo says, hang on. We're on the clock.
This is an interesting move from this guy here at the 4.
We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna go
Big Ream.
Drake London. I don't really like that a lot, but we'll rock with it. Herbert finally had a 300-yard game, man. That was good to see, by the way.
Well, he hasn't because they haven't thrown the ball enough.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's good to see like their offense finally open up a little bit.
HN's top 5 this week, right?
Yeah. I mean, with Tua back, Arizona Cardinals. I think the
Arizona
Dolphins just roll them, bro.
Roll them 40-0.
Arizona
64-10.
Struggling, man. Struggling, Chad. Like, if you own Kyler Murray right now, I know he rushed for the touchdown, right? That was big for fantasy. But if you own Kyler Murray, you do not feel comfortable starting him, and that's crazy to say.
Mm-mm.
Like, I feel more comfortable playing Drake May against the freaking Jets than I would Kyler Murray this week.
It takes Bowers. You're him, bro.
I know. I wanted him. I wanted it. Kittle, you're taking it. Don't cry. You're fine. Leaves Kittle on the board.
2 touchdowns. I'm telling you.
I'm taking Kittle. I'm rocking it. All right. Aldo says, don't skip me, boss. Need some help. Bijan. If I missed it, my bad, brother. Bijan and DJ Moore for Neighbors and Trey McBride. I'm taking Bijan and DJ Moore. 100%.
I love Jonathan Taylor, but the game script is not going to be there, is it?
100%. Bijan just got 20-plus touches. He's back to being the god. DJ Moore has one of the best schedules. Neighbors has a terrible quarterback. Probably Danny Dimes' last game was a starter. I love Trey McBride, but I'm taking Bijan all the way. No one will trade me, Ronnie says, because I'm whooping their ass. That's the worst part when you're like undefeated. You're not getting no trades, bro. Gabe, who you got? Swift? Yeah, Swift's a nice play at the end. Gabe says Darnold, Murray, or Cousins 4-point passing TD. Huh. Like I just said, I don't trust Kyler Murray, man. Cousins had a bad game, but Cousins has a great matchup again this week. I'm probably going Darnold tonight, man. Probably going Darnold. He's an average 20-point quarterback, but I don't trust Kyler. I just can't do it. And, you know, like I said, Call of Duty's coming out tomorrow, bro. You don't know if Kyler's even going to be focused on the game.
I just love this with Kyler. Just been going on for 5 years now.
The Call of Duty. It works.
Yeah.
He plays bad every time it comes out. I'm in a dilemma, Millie says. Next week, Steelers defense on a bye. Who would I drop out of Wright and Corum? Are you looking to pick up a defense ahead? So the defense ahead, I would grab you the Bengals. They play the Raiders next week. But if I'm dropping anybody, I'm definitely dropping Jalen Wright, because if, say, you know, Achane or Mostert gets hurt, right, they rotate their backs. If Kyren gets hurt, you have an RB1 with Corum because McVay only uses one running back. EB, I always feel comfortable starting Trey McBride, especially with the Marvin Harrison struggles. Trey McBride is going to start eating here. Hang on, we're on the clock. I'll get you in a second, Clayton. They didn't leave Jaden Reed for me, huh?
I took him early.
Yep, I see that. I already have
70-yard touchdown this week. Calling it right now. I'll be there.
All right, we're gonna swap out. We're popping Waddle there, and
man, these tight ends are here, dude. I was thinking I was gonna take Kraft at the end.
We're gonna go to concussion god. Throw him in last second with Jalen Waddle. Get the stack. What's up, Clayton says start 1 half PPR Chubb. I don't like Chubb versus the Ravens. That's crazy. Bigsby with ETM back. No, I guess your best option is Addison. I mean, could Chubb fall in the end zone if the Browns get down to the 5-yard line? Possibly, but the Ravens only give up 51 yards rushing a game, so I don't like Chubb this week. Even though I love Chubb as a player.
You hopping on another one?
Another one? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. I got one
680 more left, so I got 2 left in me. You guys going now?
340.
3 of 5?
Yeah, I just jumped in it.
All right, I'm in. We're in. All right. All right. Smash the likes if you're new in there. Fire the questions away. We got an hour left. We are
Sleazeball at the 5 again.
Oh my god. Fuck me.
That's 3 in a row.
This is 4 out of 5 at the 5. What do you mean? 4 of them. I want to be in the middle. That's all right. We're gonna make a play here. We're gonna jump around something different.
I mean, you got a nice Tyreek Hill at the 5 is definitely.
Oh, I'm taking that again. I haven't got a chance to get Jamar Chase or CeeDee Lamb at all. They're just gone every single time.
If he falls. I already have Jamar. I'm not touching Amon-Ra this week. He's gonna have a bad week.
I think he has a down week as well. I do.
For Snead, Snead's been shutting everyone down.
It's still hard to bench him though.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if I have him in like my league, because I'm starting him, I'm just not drafting him in this.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, come on, baby. Bring me the goods. Bring me the goods. Dude, Joe Mixon is going to kill the Indianapolis Colts.
I don't have any tank down. Tank Dell's gonna have 30 points this week.
You think so? After a goose egg, they're gonna get him more involved.
Versus the Colts, yeah, I think so.
Hmm.
It's finally time for him to hit a bomb. We've been waiting all season.
Okay. Tennessee. Okay. JT back versus Houston. I don't really like that matchup.
Yeah, I like Jonathan Taylor, but the game script's not going to be there, and he's coming back off, 3 games missed, so...
Okay. I mean,
I wish Anthony Richardson knew how to throw a football.
Hoping on a prayer here, Chad. I'm hoping that they can make it to me, bro. Hoping.
So whoever you want is probably going to come to me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to grab this link real quick. So I have it copied.
Derrick Henry at the 1. I'm not touching Derrick Henry this week versus Cleveland.
I grab the live.
CD Lamb at the 2. Okay. Alright. Tyreek Hill or Jamar Chase. Hit me.
Alright guys, if you are in chat right now, this is where I will be heading to at 4:55. So, or sorry, 3:55. So like 40 minutes. This is where the next stream will be at. Make sure you go smash my guy a sub. Hit the like real quick. We'll be going over the entire Thursday night slate and what we like for pick'ems for the week, I believe. I don't know if we're doing the whole schedule. VFR says I lied. One more. I can pick up Jake Ferguson and Hunter Henry as my current tight end, assuming I should drop and grab. Yeah, I'm grabbing Ferguson for sure, bro. 100%. Even though I like Henry, I'm taking Ferguson.
I'll give it. Oh man, what do? I'll give it to you. Can I give it to you though?
Give me Reek. Reek.
Him or Jamar? Who do I want?
Brees Hall's here too, bro. What?
You have Jamar at the 5. That's nice.
And I'm gonna get AJ.
This guy took fucking Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson against Cleveland. Dude, Lamar gives you 40. Fuck, it doesn't matter. Jorge de Guzman, what's good, brother? Should I trade Kyren for Amon-Ra? My receivers are Tyreek, Neighbors, Nico Collins, and my backs are Saquon, K9, David Montgomery. I mean, that's a stacked lineup. Should I trade Kyren for Amon-Ra? I don't think I'm holding Kyren. I mean, I love Amon-Ra, but you know, Jameson Williams been taking targets. Laporta's got to get involved soon. Kyren's a one-man just wrecking crew, and I would make sure I have Blake Corum handcuffed with him, though. What's up, Clayton? He practiced today. So the update was it's probably going to come down to game time decision, and it sucks because it's Sunday Night Football. That's a decision you have to make. Hopefully we get an update like Saturday or Friday before. But when he practices, he's usually out there. And I think Debo's going to have a big game versus the Cowboys, bro.
Yeah, the problem with Debo is, his health is always like problem.
Yeah, it always is. Well, I don't know. Pneumonia, bro? What the hell?
That was weird, yeah. Wow. I mean, you guys can give me... No, you don't want to give me anything, huh? This is weird.
What are you going for? Oh, you took Brees? Yeah, Brees is going to torch the Patriots, bro. He's going to absolutely torch them. Absolutely.
That's all good, Diggs.
Got you, Guzman. Got you. Jesse Banda, welcome in, brother. He says, pick real quick here. Hang on.
Diggs could definitely have a good week too. So run it.
Yep, we're going upside, baby. A-Chan. Would y'all consider starting Goodwin running back since the game script and the Colts playing from behind? No, I am not starting Goodwin with JT back out there. There's no shot. No. And I honestly don't think the game, people think it's going to get out of hand. I think you're going to see the Colts offense open up a little bit here. I think that Dolphins game was just a bad game script because Tyler Huntley, I think like AR-15, they're going to have to unleash him here a little bit. And I kind of like Michael Pittman this week, and people are like down on him. The Colts are bad versus the wide receivers. They're a good run stopping team. He goes with DJ Moore, Higgins, and London. Dude, Mixon, bro. Mixon is just. I think Mixon's gonna absolutely torch the Colts too.
Oh, he is. He's gonna have 500 rushing yards probably.
JT in a tough matchup. Bijan, Saquon, CD. That's nice though. Fuck, he has a good roster. And Josh Allen, he's playing heavy upside. His wide receiver's gonna be shit though. Gibbs, I like that play. Tyreek, Brees, Diggs, Brock. You took Brock early, rat.
I know. I needed him though. He wasn't gonna come back.
What's crack-a-lacking?
That's good, brother.
You know, living the dream. Another day, another muscle. Another day, another pick'em ticket. Ready to fucking...
Yeah, right.
Ready to get, like, this fucking week 7 ick off of my cock. And just, like, you know, fuck week 8.
If DK doesn't play, I'm going to have to go Puka or Deontay. Oh, my God. I'd rather play someone off the wire than that, bro. Deontay Johnson versus Denver is a must-sit, bro. If I'm going...
have one receiving yard.
If I'm going Boyd or Ridley, I'm definitely going Ridley. And Ridley doesn't have a bad matchup. And DeAndre Hopkins is out of town. Like, people are like... I've seen Ridley on the wires, man. Like, go get this guy. I know the situation sucks, but Detroit gives up 214 yards a game to the wide receiver position. I know the quarterback can't throw him the ball, but I still like... Ridley's not a bad play. I like his props, too.
So I just traded away Cooper Kupp in my Super Bowl league.
For what?
I traded Cooper Kupp and Trevor Lawrence for A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts, and Trey Tucker.
Oh, I'm smashing that. Yes, you get the
so
Eagles
now I have Justin Jefferson, Jalen Hurts,
AJ
and
Brown.
George Pickens, A.J. Brown, and Drake London.
Yeah, that's nasty.
And my running backs are Etienne, James Cook, Najee Harris, and Zamir White. And my tight ends are Sam Laporta and Evan Ingram.
God, Sam Laporta, man, what the fuck is going on? Hang on.
Yeah, honestly, I'm so optimistic for him moving forward with all of this Jameson Williams news. Like, it really does bump him up back into, like, top 3 echelon.
Except the matchup sucks because the Titans.
I honestly, like, I think the thing we learned the most with the Detroit Lions and Dan Campbell last week, and like it was a theory, and I wanted to test the theory, and I wanted to test the theory. I just wanted to see if it would come into fruition, and it did. Is it doesn't really matter what the fuck you do defensively. Dan Campbell and that offense are going to have their way with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Running the ball, throwing the ball, yeah, no matter what, for sure.
There's the winner, baby. There's the winner. Look at that roster. I'm him. Come on!
Yeah, they're gonna have their way with you, and there's nothing you could do about it. Just sit there and take it like a good little what?
Emmy says thoughts on my team: QB Jordan Love, Jordan Love. Jacksonville's 32nd versus the quarterback, wide receiver, absolute smash play. Kyren, Cook, Dowdle, Corum, Bigsby. I love having the handcuff of Corum behind Kyren. James Cook is a top 5 to 10 running back. That's nice. Dowdle could have a good week this week. Lamb is a stud. London is a stud. Higgins is a stud. D. Smith, BTJ. This team is stacked, bro. Jesus.
Ben, are you going to hop on the show, buddy?
Thank you for the sub, Emmy, though. I forgot to add Scary Terry as well. My God, you should be trying to trade to tier up somewhere here, bro. This team is too good.
I'll DM you the link, buddy.
All right.
Is that Dan?
No, Bandit.
Oh, Bandit? Yeah, I like it. So, Puka Nacua, right? I want to hear Disco's thoughts on this. 29 yards, bro? Decoy?
Yeah, no? I mean, like, I think Bandit's logic is kind of where I'm leaning as well. Like,
well, I would rather go his longest, because I think if he gets one catch, 17 yards on one catch is fine.
Dude, it's dropped. It's at 28.5 and 16 now.
Yeah, I mean, like, he can easily smash it, and he can easily, like,
I haven't bet it at all.
It's like, for the sake of betting, yeah, I like the over, but am I going to bet on it? Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's too much money.
32.5.
I'm good.
It's dropped to 28.5 in like 45 minutes. So everyone's betting the under. That's crazy. I mean, do you know a player in the history of the NFL?
I cannot take the under on that.
That has come off IR.
I'm just not touching it. It's
and
just
play on a short week. Do you know anybody, Disco, or no?
No, I've never heard of that before. Maybe Terrell Owens in the Super Bowl, but like
with that plate in his leg. What's up, Jesse? He says started picking up Dalvin Cook with the Cowboys. You think he'll? No, I would not pick up Dalvin Cook at all. I don't even know why they signed him. Millie C, bold prediction: Mark Andrews finishes top 5 the rest of the season. It was always Mark Andrews every single time. What trade would you do, Emmy?
Isaiah likely was the 20th round pick, and
yeah. I know.
Okay. Just making sure you know.
So here's what I would do right here, Emmy, with this team, and this is going to be solid for you. So your wide receivers are absolutely loaded, right? Lamb, London, Higgins, Devonta Smith, Brian Thomas Jr., and Njoku Kincaid. When you play in 10-man leagues, there's probably even studs on the wire because everyone's stacked, right? So what I'm doing with this team here is I'm keeping Lamb, I'm keeping London. I'm going to try and package either Devonta Smith. You're gonna trade big here, bro, because this is what you want. So you're gonna try and give Devonta Smith or Higgins or BTJ, package 2 of those 3, and add in Dowdle, and try and go for, a high-end running back like Jonathan Taylor coming off an injury. You can get him, or you could go for, I wouldn't say Alvin Kamara. I don't really like his situation going forward here, but you need to get a better running back. You need to add a 3rd running back that's a stud. And then you'll have 3 stud wide receivers, 3 running backs, and 2 tight ends you can play anywhere. All about getting the best man available in 10 mans. Because most people, even if you auto draft, your team is stacked in a 10 man. Another splash, boys. I got 350 left. One more.
I'm in one right now.
You're in one?
I'll queue up for another. Fuck it.
All right, I'm queuing up right now. Dude, that roster I just drafted was nice, though. That was a nice one. What's up, Alec? How we doing?
I don't know what's going on with the laptop version or the computer version of...
Yeah, I think it's the website, because it was happening for me, too. I was like, oh, that's weird. Maybe it's my internet, and then you said it, so I was like, what?
Because my viewers took that dip when you guys said that, too, as well. That was weird. Big one here. 0.5 PPR. Not sure who to start. My wide receiver 2, tight end flex. So Kittle is an absolute smash, and Njoku's a smash. I see where your problem lies here. I'm always starting Debo if he's out there. Tank Dell has a great matchup. Devonta Smith is possibly in a shootout. BTJ, tougher matchup, but he's matchup proof. I don't like Madison versus Chiefs at all, so you can write that one off. God, I'm definitely going Kittle. I want to try to get Njoku out there too. He has such a good matchup versus the Bengals.
Are these guys going to let me get Amon-Ra St. Brown in round 3?
I'm going to go Devo, Devonta Smith.
I don't like Amon-Ra.
Kittle and Njoku. I don't like rocking 2 tight ends with his time. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going on the theory that Amon-Ra St. Brown and Dan Campbell are matchup proof. So I'm still like, if he falls to the 3rd round, why the fuck not?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. The BTJ is nasty, bro. EB says Connor, Warren, Johnson, Tyrone, Tracy need 2 running backs. Playing James Conner, even though I'm calling out he has a bad game, I'm still going to start him. Roshan has a great touchdown upside against the Commanders too. If they have Mariota out there and they get to the red zone a lot, Roshan Johnson could be a sneaky play, but I don't really trust it. I don't like Tracy versus Pitt. I'm going Warren and Connor.
That's kind of why I'm hesitant on Chicago this week, because I think it's all indicative of Jaden Daniels playing. If Jaden Daniels doesn't play, it's going to be a fucking blowout. And Caleb Williams and that entire passing game, they're not going to need to do much. They might borderline sit. So it might be, DeAndre Swift gets them the lead. The defense gets a couple takeaways for a couple of points. And then it's just like Rojo and fucking backups.
I think Rojo could find the end zone. He's a great touchdown play this week for anytime TD.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if Jaleel McLaughlin, Javonte, and Estime all scored this week.
Against the Panthers? Everyone scores against the Panthers.
I would not be shocked.
Is that a new update magic, or did you just see that somewhere? Or did that just happen right now?
It'll be worse with Bryce Young, too.
Update is DK Metcalf can play without practicing?
Oh, dude. 5, man.
Ooh. What's up, Jordan? Who do I start, Swift or Montgomery? I'm going Swift. Swift has such a good matchup. Bowers has such a good matchup. Ken Kittle. Damn, bro. Those are all tough. If you have that many players to choose from, you probably should be making a trade to tier up somewhere. That's a lot of names to be sitting there on the bench. Swift is too good of a matchup. Even though I love Montgomery, he's hard to sit. I'm going with Swift. Bowers, the Chiefs are #1 worst versus the tight end across the board everywhere. Even though I like Kittle a lot, I'm going Bowers and Swift. Steeler Nation, let's ride, baby. What's good? Russell Wilson. Who would you trade for? Brian Thomas or T. Higgins or Pickens? George Pickens, bro. Let me show you why. This is why you follow my Twitter, Steelers Nation. I tweeted this about, I'm going to say, almost like 2 weeks ago. I mean, a long ways back.
Bandit, I got 2 drafts going. Can you let me know when I'm up?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in. Hang on.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, Bandit's in here. We're at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you can find. Oh, here's a tweet right here. So, if you aren't trying to acquire George Pickens, tell me why not. Look at the schedule for George Pickens and the Steelers down the stretch. All motherfucking green, baby. Give me George Pickens all day. Rank these 3 the rest of the season. I'm gonna go Pitts, Kincaid, Otten. Someone's phone or something. Is that you? Commanders need to be smart. Let more. Yeah, I know. You do not put. I just said that in the video too. I posted today. I was like, if they put fucking JD5 out there versus the Bears defense that just got healthy, they're just as dumb as freaking. I'm trying to think of the Bucks coach's name right now. That played Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. And fucked up. Oh yeah, Todd Bowles. Yeah.
And when he was talking about it in the press conference too, it just pissed me off.
Adam, thank you for the sub, man. Welcome to the channel. I have Kupp, T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Jennings. Who do you think I should start? Cooper Kupp. If it's a question of 1, it's always Cooper Kupp for me. The Vikings give up the most yards to the wide receiver position. They're second most to the Lions, and they rank 31st versus the wide receiver. It's going to be an absolute smash play for Cooper Kupp, especially if he's being traded. They might even try to showcase him even more to try and get more value if they lose the game. I'm riding Kupp there heavy.
You're up, Disco?
I would go Kupp Higgins, though, by the way. That's how it is.
Lamar at the 2. Let's go.
He takes Lamar at the again. Everybody thinks this Lamar versus Cleveland thing is just going to be an easy shot, huh? Fucking Jamar Chase. Gah! Who do you think I should wide receiver to? I'm going Higgins. Shootout game against Bengals. I like that play a lot.
I got you. Disco. I'll be I'm gonna go grab something to eat when Sleeves ends, so I'll hop in like 30.
Better QB match. What's up, Forever Eagles? The better matchup is definitely Darnold's, because the Raiders, believe it or not, are actually really good versus the wide receiver and tight end, which is crazy. They struggle versus the run, but I mean, I'm starting Darnold over Mahomes still. He hasn't got 20 points all year long, bro. I know you got D-Hop. I don't trust him on his first game back like he's gonna blow up like he's DeAndre Hopkins of old. I would play Darnold tonight and take the safe play. I think it's going to be a Kareem Hunt game more for the Chiefs than it is Mahomes. Who should I play if Daniels doesn't play? Knicks, Goff, Tua, or Kirk? I'm not playing Goff this week at all. I don't like the matchup. God damn, bro. Give me Gibbs over here. Let's get it different. Even though I don't like these matchups. Last draft. Let's get weird. Dude, Knicks is kind of interesting. I'm going Tua because I think the Dolphins are just going to blast the Cardinals, bro. I just have this weird feeling. I tweeted it this morning. I told Disco yesterday. I was like, I just feel they come out just electrified with Tua back and they just blow the Cardinals out the water. Like, I'm going to bet heavy Dolphins in the points this week. And let's back it up with some H-N, huh? Just go getters. Henry, Gibbs, H-N, CD. Come on. Give me the goods. What Disco go with? Jordan Mason down there taking the Cowboys matchup? I see you, bro. This guy. Bandit keeps taking my freaking Jaden Reed and Hunt. Okay.
I had to take somebody new at running back here. I can't take H-N 3
fall off your
times
bike
in a
and
row.
knock your 2 front teeth out. God damn it! Stop taking my shit. Good time to get Rashad. Yeah, it is. No, I'm not gonna say yeah it is. My bad. Let me change that. I don't like yeah it is. I mean, if you need him for this week and Bucky's out, maybe I like it a ton. Give me the Bowers play, baby. Give me the Bowers play. We are going to also Yep, we're gonna go for the upside there. Depends on who you're trading him for, Mr. Magic, or if you get him off the wire, yeah, it's time to get him. Adam says, I have Godwin, Evans, and Ayuk last week. Oh my God, bro. Talk about just took a hit. That's as bad as it gets, bro. Unbelievable. Bink Kink in the building. What is good, my guy? Shout out to you. How are you doing on this beautiful Thursday? We have week 8. Rams Vikings is almost here. Let's go. Do I take the gamble on DK playing? No, we're gonna go.
I mean, you could swap him out if he doesn't.
Oh my God, K-Grad took Amari Cooper. What a rat. Took my stack. Ugh. Okay, bro. Okay. We're gonna grab a DJ Moore here. Good matchup. I feel like Disco's right though. I think it's gonna be an ugly game for the Bears. The defense is so good.
It comes down to Daniels. If Daniels plays, I like everybody in that game. If Daniels doesn't play, I hate it.
What's good, Brian Smith? Welcome in, brother. He says Debo, Devontae, or Waddle. Dude, I'll give you guys this one. Debo, Devontae, or Waddle?
Debo.
I mean, I love all of them this week.
Right.
But I think Devonta's due.
Smith? I think, is it Adams or Smith, Brian? I think Devonta Smith has a big bounce back.
If it's Devonta Adams, I'm not touching him with your dick. If it's Devonta Smith, I'm all over it. Pause.
Waddle versus AZ with Tua back is interesting too, man. It's Devonta Smith. Yeah, I'm rocking Devonta Smith as well. I like the bounce back game. I like the shootout game for the Bengals. I'm betting the over heavy. And,
yeah, I love that game.
Will Richard or Chase? I'm going Will Richard. The Rams give up the second most points to the kicker. McLaughlin just lost 2 stars. I don't think they're going to be kicking many field goals in Tampa anytime soon.
No.
Jesse Banda, Tillman, or Metcalf if he plays. DK always. Not even questioning that. Tillman's interesting. I don't feel comfortable starting him, even though I saw the massive targets. Someone picked him up early in Dynasty. I don't know who that guy would be. Yeah, I picked him up in Community First, right when he got traded. Could Daniels play still if he missed yesterday and today? He could play. I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever had fractured ribs. I've had fractured ribs. I couldn't breathe for like 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah,
I still have them. Every time I sneeze, it fucking hurts.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, I literally die inside every time I fucking sneeze. Like, it's fucking tragic.
So painful. It's so painful.
I remember the days.
It's really bad. He's not.
I know I'm getting older. This is how I know I'm getting older. I fucking, like, I can't survive a sneeze. The sneezes are fucking terrifying. I remember when sneezes didn't hurt. I remember when it was cute. It was like, now it's like, it's fucking agony, bro. It's just rough.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's a bad deal.
All right, so 20. Can I bet 20 cents, Disco?
On what?
I have 20 cents left with tonight's cards.
You can literally deposit like $5. Stop being a bum and just deposit.
You can deposit $1.
I have $250 riding tonight. Shut the fuck up. I'm not depositing anymore.
Yeah,
I bet it. Don't talk me into it.
255. Let's get weird, man.
Currently have Devonta
NBA
Smith. I like
too.
that. I like it for a bounce back game for sure, bro. I do. Got Will the Thrill, baby. I don't trust Chase anymore. That's for sure. God, I feel so bad for Baker Mayfield, bro. And you should have seen this fucking stupid ass trade that these. I'm not even start the argument.
What happened? I'm listening. I'm here.
I traded. Oh, you want to hear this, bro? So I traded, and they know I'm a content creator. They know this. All of them fucking go against me 100%. So I trade Lamar Jackson for CeeDee Lamb on the bye. Jerry Jeudy and Jared Goff. I give him Jerry Jeudy. He gives me Jared Goff. Right? I don't really care about Goff. It's just part of the trade. And that gets vetoed in a second, like 30 seconds. We can't get this league to vote on fucking rules for a week. So they all colluded real quick to vote that shit in 30 seconds. Then my opponent that's playing me next week, right when the fucking injury happens to Baker Mayfield, pulls off this trade. I posted on Twitter. It goes 90%, 10%. I wouldn't do it. And they pushed the trade through without voting. I'll show you it. Hang on. How do I get to it? Oh, here we go. Oop, wrong league. Okay. And he's playing against me. That's the best part. So he trades Baker Mayfield and Keenan Allen for Stephon Diggs and Bucky Irving. And the other guy has Caleb Williams. They got Baker Mayfield. Just terrible. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't care. Like, at the end of the day, what other people do shouldn't affect me and my team. Like, I just make sure I manage my team properly. But just vetoes in general suck.
Yeah, look at see, there's my cancel, right? And then my opponent is dropping loads the next week. Who's playing me? Just get Stephon Diggs for free for nothing. Baker Mayfield's value is shit.
So Christian Watson just showed up on my waivers in the Super Bowl league.
After a 0, he's got a great matchup.
Well, I mean, like, he's just worth the pickup at this point, right?
Hang on. Brian says, also, don't know if you guys heard. Yeah, I saw the Stafford Vikings. I'm not buying none of that shit, bro. If they lose this game, it's going to get interesting, though. With Cup, with Stafford, whatever they do here, it could get really interesting for the trade. So this is like the do or die game. That's why I think Puka's out there. That's why I think he's a decoy. Roll with Tua, Darnold, or Dak. I'm rolling Tua. I'm high on Tua versus the Cardinals. Trade Kamara and Cup for London and Connor. Kamara and Cup for London. I'm keeping Kamara and Cup. I don't trust Connor's. He's going to get hurt at some point. I know Cup's a risk too. Kamara's always steady Eddie. London's balling. I'm going Kamara and Cup on that side. What were you saying, Disco? Christian Watson.
I don't remember.
Oh, if Christian Watson was worth a pickup.
Yeah, like it's a shallow.
I think so.
I'm definitely gonna pick him up. I mean,
he's out there playing football, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop Joshua Palmer. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, fuck
Palmer.
yeah! I'm dropping Joshua Palmer for Christian Watson. Yes. 100%.
Yeah, how much fab should I put on it?
How much is it? $1,000 league or $100 league? Thank you for the sub, Running Man. Welcome, brother.
We have 100 in fab. The winner gets to go to the Super Bowl +1.
How much fab do you have? If you spend a lot, or you have it all?
I have like 28 left.
I'd go $2-3 maybe, bro. I don't even think he gets picked up really. I wouldn't go high.
Really? I'm gonna go 15. Fuck it. I don't need anybody else. My team's fucking stacked to the wazoo.
Oh, you're talking about it's just a pickup, just to be on the bench.
Yeah,
I mean, you're not gonna get anybody for $28 anyways, really, right? So you might as well.
Well, I mean, at this point in the season, there's no point in like saving your fab dollars. Like, doesn't go well next year.
Yeah, I agree.
Just go get the guys.
Running Man says, "You guys, dude, I'm not starting Puka. I have him in. So I'm in 19 leagues, but I have him in 2 of them. I'm not starting him in his first game back. He's the first player to ever do this in NFL history. Come off IR and be on a short week play. I
like what you were saying. It's kind of they have to win tonight, so
they do have to win tonight.
That's why he's playing
as a decoy. I do.
He's gonna see 3 targets, maybe.
Watch him get a 90-yard teeter on the first play. Damn it.
Well, let me play devil's advocate here.
Yeah,
because I don't believe the Cooper Kupp trades. I don't believe the Matthew Stafford trades.
Neither do I. I don't think anything
with these trades, quote unquote, looming, right? With them being, impending trades, like inevitable, so to speak. Do you think they would risk one of their best assets, not just for this season, but for the future, if he wasn't ready? In Puka Nacua?
Yeah.
If their season's on the line, yes. I would say yes.
Well, I mean, I know he's active, whatever.
The future of the season right now. This game decides if Kupp gets traded. This game decides what happens to Stafford. This game decides everything. So I would say yes, only in this situation.
I've been thinking about Puka. I can see him getting out there for 4 snaps only tonight. Like, I could see him not even playing tonight, honestly.
Well, like if we're saying that they need to win and Puka Nacua is active, then you got to play him. Like, everything you're saying means that, like, he needs to be used, and he's going to be used, and he's going to get usage. So why not play him?
I'm not starting him. I mean,
depends on who you're starting over him.
I mean, like, as a flex, I'm 100% flexing him.
Yeah, I would.
Okay,
but, like,
so
I also
100%
did not draft him.
Would you flex?
Yeah, I didn't draft him anywhere. I don't have him in any leagues, so.
Would you flex him over Keenan Allen? Would you flex him over Chase Brown? Would you flex him over DeAndre Hopkins on his first game? Would you flex him over those guys?
Over DeAndre, yes. Over Chase Brown, probably.
Ooh,
because
man.
none of them have an urgent situation.
Okay, that's interesting.
I mean, it is rather. Sorry.
It's fantasy football. You gotta take the risk.
It is urgent for Cincinnati. They do need to get the win. So I think Chase Brown does have a little bit of urgency behind him. But I mean, like Puka Nakua's floor is higher than fucking Keenan Allen's ceiling currently. So I'm riding with Puka.
Keenan Allen just dropped a 20 bomb. Puka Nakua's floor is not 20.
But against the Jags.
Yeah.
And it was only because of the 2 touchdowns.
So
like
DeAndre Swift's been balling
because
because
be a
of
DJ Moore week, and that's it. It's going to be DJ Moore, DeAndre Swift, and like even then, if Jaden Daniels doesn't play, those guys all become like irrelevant.
I don't know about that. I think the red zone target is Keenan Allen.
I mean,
I agree.
You know just as much as I do. It's all theory right now, but I'm willing to bet my way, and obviously I respect the hell out of your bets. But,
I'm not saying smash Keenan Allen. I just think he's the big guy they look at. I mean, look at last game when he was healthy. They target him every time in the end zone.
But like once again, like it was such a weird fucking game. DJ Moore should have found the end zone as well, but he was short by a fucking elbow. I know that because it was the one leg I missed on my fucking 13-player anytime touchdown parlay. I know that. I felt it. It really fucking hurt. I almost cried.
Hang on, let me catch up with
said,
go ahead.
This is going to be a DJ Moore game. Sorry, go ahead. Catch up with your chat.
I like DJ Moore this game too over Keenan. I'll catch up with chat. J2, what's up? Drop Geno for Darnold. I like Darnold over Geno this week for sure. 2 wide receivers, 1 flex. Bucky, McBride, MHJ, Pickens, and Reed are a smash start for me. Wide receivers, I'm going with McBride at tight end for sure. And I think you only have 1 running back on there. I don't know if you're looking to throw him in the flex. So I'm going Pickens, Reed, McBride. Dude, MHJ is struggling. Jose says, I have a kicker question. Should I drop Chase McLaughlin? Yes, you could drop Chase McLaughlin. And yes, I like Will Lutz a ton this week. Carolina gives up the most points to the kickers. Perfect play. And you're in Denver, mile high, more altitude, longer kicks. I like it.
I'm out of here. I'll see y'all on Disco Show.
All right, brother.
See you, buddy.
Byron Smith says, who do you guys like more this week? David or Gibbs versus the Titan? David, Montgomery, or Gibbs? I have Monty. Feel pretty good about a bounce back. I like them both. I think they're both smash starts. I think Tennessee Titans are going to have a terrible game script, and the Lions are going to run it down their throat. So I'm fine with both, but if I had to pick who I like more, I always like Gibbs more. He's electric. But Montgomery's steady Eddie, so I mean, you're fine either way. Running Man says, here's who I have. Puka, Worthy, Robinson, Mooney, Wicks, A.J. Brown. I need 2 wide receivers and a flex. I'm obviously going A.J. Brown no matter what. Wicks has lost the job. He looks like Hulk out there dropping everything. I'm probably going A.J. Brown and Mooney. And I have to pick a flex too. I don't like Worthy. He's boomer bust. I don't trust Puka. Wandale Robinson. Who's on your wire, Running Man? Who's on the wire? Is there anybody by chance? So I'll give you a competitive league wire. Like all these are 12 mans. Let's go here. Dobbins didn't really have a bad game. He just didn't find the end zone. So I mean, he has another great matchup. I'm still starting Dobbins with confidence, bro. So I'll try to find someone here. Look at Tyjae Spears on a 12-man wire. Bears D, Chargers D, both amazing plays. You're both going to get a backup quarterback. The Bears D is my second favorite D in the NFL behind the Broncos. So, I mean, I'd rather play the Bears just because bias, but Chargers going up against Spencer Rattler's a smash play as well. But the Bears get 2 healthy starters back off the bye. They're going to be nasty, bro. If Mariota's out there, he's going to be running for his life. I could have started 2 tight ends with Andrews and Pitts. I'd rather go that way. I'd rather go with yeah, for sure. Andrews and Pitts, AJ Brown and Mooney. That's what I would do. How does Puka playing affect Cup? I don't even think LeBron's legacy. The GOAT. The greatest of all time. I think he's gonna be a decoy, bro. I don't think he's gonna be much. I mean, I've never seen, I was asking chat, I've never seen a player come off a 21-day window and play in a short 3-day stint right after doing it. It's just too much for me to believe that he's going to ball out off that. If he does, I'm wrong. I mean, I'll take it, but You got to play the odds on that one. I think he plays like 10 snaps, maybe 20 snaps. All right, we got 34 people in here. What is good, everybody? Smash the like, smash the sub. Thanks for hanging out today. We are an hour and 15 minutes in. I probably got 2-3 minutes here. I'm going to drop the link again. We're going to be live on his show. So I do this every Thursday. And remember, guys, if you're in here now, if you're a member or a subscriber, so I'll be doing a giveaway tomorrow if we hit that ticket today. So the ticket we made in chat, we'll look at it tomorrow before we play some Call of Duty, because we're going to get our fantasy community together for some Call of Duty here. And I will give away either $70 cash to you guys or a Call of Duty game if that's what you guys want, if we hit that slip. And then next Thursday, we'll build another one, do the same thing every Thursday. But here's the link. Make sure you smash my guy a sub, smash my guy a like. You don't even have to leave the chat. As soon as I end the stream in like 4 minutes here, it will lead right to his. So fire away any questions you guys have. Andrews or Tillman at the flex. Got Otten as my other tight end. I don't trust Tillman off one game, bro. I'm still starting Andrews, even though I don't recommend 2 tight ends. Jose, I'm still going David Njoku's not even close. Njoku has such a good matchup. 14 targets last week. Smash Njoku into your lineup with Jameis Winston. What's up, Kev? Sleaze, pick one. Waddle, Keenan, Jay Season. My QBs are Tua and Caleb. I'm also starting Tyreek. I'm definitely going Tua and Tyreek. I think they smash versus the Cardinals. Do I want to rock both wide receivers, though? So here's the thing. We're going to have to wait for DK Metcalf's update probably till like Saturday, Sunday morning, right? And they said that he doesn't have to practice to play. So if DK is out there, I don't like Jay Season as much. If DK is not out there, I'm going Jay Season. But if DK is out there, I'm rolling all the Dolphins out. What's up, Cap for Life? Welcome back, brother. Hey, man, need 2 wide receivers, Dell, McMillan, Smith, or Tolbert. I'm going Dell and Smith. Their matchups are absolute gold. I like McMillan as well, but I want to see what he has first. John Wilson says flex Mooney or Ramondre Stevenson. Depends on how you look at that. So if your matchup, I would say it like this, John. If you're playing a team that looks like they're going to beat you, I would go for the upside of Mooney. If you have a matchup where you need to just keep it close and you think it's going to be a close matchup, I go Stevenson. Magic says, like, you got to play Puka because there's no reason to rush him back for this game. I'm not starting him. I have him in 2 leagues. I'm not playing him. If you guys want to start him, that's up to you. I don't trust it. Carter, flex Mooney or Keon. Do we trust Keon off 1 game, bro? I'm going, I guess, that's a coin flip, bro. 50-50. I go Mooney. Tampa, they have no wide receivers. Their offense can be slower. Give me Keon, actually. A-Bark, I'm going Roshan Johnson. I have him as a sleeper play. He'll be on my video tomorrow morning. So when I'm looking at it, they get the best matchup you can get. Washington Commanders struggle real heavy in the red zone. They rank 29th. They give up 1.5 touchdowns to the running backs a game. And if they don't have JD5 out there, you're going to get more opportunities and more opportunities. And Roshan Johnson's a sneaky flex play that I like. Don't say Ramondre has a floor. Tank Dell over St. Brown. Honestly, I don't think St. Brown has a big game, but there's no way I'm starting Tank Dell over him. Impossible, bro. Impossible. All right, guys. So I'm going to say what's up to the wife real quick here. She just walked in. Thank you guys so much. Remember, do not leave the stream unless you guys want to. It's going to lead right into the next show. I'll be back live on his show in like 4 or 5 minutes here, guys. I'm going to say what's up to the wife. Thank you guys for all the subs. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the gifted subs. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love the community. You guys make me grind and work harder every single day to do it, man. And I'll see you guys over there, man. Thanks for hanging out. Peace, peace, peace. I would take Cup. Yes, Arturo.